What's going on, guys?
Welcome back to another video.
So it's been a little while since we did an updated Q&A, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. We asked you guys on Instagram to ask us some questions, and you guys did not hold back. All right, so we got about like 7 to 10 good life questions. Shout out to the ones who actually ask good questions and not just stupid stuff. But yeah, you want to go first?
Sure. My first question is, would you guys want your parents to move in to help when you first have a kid?
No.
I
love my parents, don't get me wrong, I love them to death, but no. Living with family, I've experienced that firsthand. It's cool until it's not. Family can get comfortable, and they get comfortable to the point where they're like gonna cross that boundary line, and that's where it becomes a problem, because it's like, how are you gonna check your family? You know what I mean? Like, it could come off as like disrespectful. Just no, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day, it was very common to have parents live with you to help take care of the babies and to take the workload off. But Isaiah and I have the blessing of being able to be home 24/7. We don't go out and work a 9 to 5. So we have that blessing of being able to be home and taking care of our kid. And also, we're the ones who decided to have a child. I feel like it's our responsibility to learn what true parenthood is like. And unfortunately, it's not going to be easy, but we have each other at the end of the day. And we can get through it, just us.
I ain't tripping over it. I'm not stressing it. That was a good question, though.
Yeah, very good question. Next person asks, are you staying in Florida to raise a family?
Most likely, in my opinion. I love Florida. I feel like it's better living out here. The weather is obviously better. I'm just tired of the cold. Like, don't get me wrong, I miss up north, you know, Jersey, New York. I miss all that, but I want to raise a family. I'd rather do it in Florida.
We actually sat down and spoke about this because our last trip to New Jersey, for me personally, was very different. I felt very at home and at peace, and I really missed it. So that trip made me a little bit indecisive, because I was just like, damn, what if I would prefer living in New Jersey? But we weighed out our pros and cons, and we definitely feel like we moved to Florida for a reason, and Florida will be definitely a better place to raise a family. And for our lifestyle, what we're planning on doing, we feel like our children will have like a better life here overall and for years to come.
It's also better, I feel like, investment wise. You get more for your money out here, like investing your money, buying a house out here, buying land. Like, you get to use that type of stuff all year round, whether in Jersey, New York, up north in general. In the winter, you're very limited on what you can do.
Yeah, and I also feel like that was a huge determining factor for us, because in the future we're already starting to grow our own crops. We want to plant them in our land, and as far as growing crops and vegetables and fruits and coconut trees and all this stuff, it's like you can't do that in New Jersey. Even if we buy a property with huge land,
I want to survive off my land. That's the goal, to survive off the land. Easier to do that down here in Florida, in the South.
And the only other place like I was considering was Georgia, and I had to take a personal trip to really see if that's really what I wanted to do. And still, Florida's
I'm stuck with Florida. That's my final answer.
Yeah. What's one thing that you're excited about being a parent? Like, looking forward to about being a parent?
Seeing my child happy. I don't know if that like makes sense or not, but I can't wait to see them like running around, just laughing it up, playing with toys, just like enjoying life. You know what I mean? But like on a deeper level than what I experienced, because I had a nice childhood, but like, I don't know, it's something about, like, I heard from other parents, like, watching your kids just have fun is a different type of feeling. So that's what I'm most excited for.
I think I'm most excited for a new life for us.
New chapter?
Yeah, I'm most excited for, I think similar to what Isaiah said, like, I just want to see my kids happy, but it's just the quality time. Like, I personally feel like I have so much love to give, and I don't think I've ever given so much of myself into any other person besides Isaiah. And I think our child is going to be so loved, and I think that I am most excited to just contribute a child and a person into this world that's going to be so full of love that they can spread that love onto others and have a positive impact going forward. Because I feel like generational, things are real, and I feel like a lot of trauma has been put like on me, and I feel like not on you, like, I don't want to speak for you, but I just feel like our upbringing, you know what I mean, our kids will never experience that.
Nah.
They're gonna have so much better, and from there they're gonna spread so much love. So I think that's what I'm most excited about, is to just change the trajectory, or like change the story of like growing up how we did. So what do you feel you've outgrown most this year?
That's a really good question. Honestly, I feel like I've outgrown myself. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm ready to like level myself up. Like, I'm ready to be a better version of myself and like do different things, explore different type of, I guess, career paths. Like, I'm always looking for like different ways, I guess. You know, I'm actually being very transparent right now. I'm always exploring different ways to make money. So I feel like that's what that's what I'm ready for. It's just to level up and leaving my past self behind. Like, I'm ready to work twice as harder.
Okay.
Couldn't really word that. I really couldn't word that well, but it's like I'm just ready to like better myself. I've outgrown myself.
I think what I've mostly outgrown is making other people's problems my own.
Yeah, please stop doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that annoys the hell out of me.
I know. I take the weight of the world. We're being super transparent on this. I feel like it's like a therapy session. And I feel like I take the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I'm always putting other people before me. And it's been a huge issue since I was younger, and I just feel like my energy is always drained to the point where I have nothing because I give so much to everyone else, and I'm sitting here like dead. But yeah, I definitely I've been actively, putting myself first and saying no more often. So I think that's just going to continue. It's hard, but it's gonna definitely continue. No more people pleasing. And then my last question is from them. They're asking, what should we expect from your channel in 2025? And they said hopefully more food videos.
So honestly, that's gonna be up to you guys. If you guys are active in the comments letting us know what you guys want to see, we're just gonna put that type of content out for you guys. If you guys want to see more lifestyle, day in the life type of things, let us know. You guys want to see more challenges, let us know. Pranks, let us know. But for sure, God willing, you guys are gonna see a bunch of pregnancy content, family type of stuff, family type of content, stuff like that. Like I said, God willing, whenever she does get pregnant, and that's what you guys can really expect in 2025. So just drop it down in the comments. I know there's so many people out there that watch us, and they'll come out of the blue every now and then and be like, oh, I'm always like a silent supporter, this is like my first time commenting. Like, stop being silent supporters. Comment, share your thoughts, like let us know what you guys want to see. This way we can make the content you want to watch so you guys can enjoy it.
I definitely think that 2025, God willing, would be the year that we transition into a family channel.
It'll probably be towards the end of 2025,
yeah,
because obviously you have to be pregnant for 9 months.
Right.
But yeah, you guys can expect that, God willing. All right, on to my questions. What is a skill that you like about the other person? I thought that was a really good question.
That is. Isaiah is a super duper handyman. He can do anything. He can fix cars. He can
build a house.
All right,
I can't build a house.
Not all of that now. But like any basic household things, like, not to compare, but I know a lot of women who like their husbands, which is fine, but like their husbands like would leave a table out and like say they don't know how to put it together, or like they need their oil changed in their car and their husband's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, I can't help you. Like, I'm blessed enough that I have a husband that's very handy. Like,
thanks, babe.
Yeah, so
a lot of that comes down to I just don't want to pay somebody else to do it.
No,
so I figure it out myself.
Yeah, but like no one else can really, no one has that talent. I don't think you realize that that's like a talent.
I guess.
And I think you learned that from your grandfather.
Oh, 100%.
They're exactly the same.
A skill that you have that I like a lot is you, like, whenever you get in your zone, like, you're very ambitious. And it's like you'll stay stuck in that for a long time. You're literally, like, locked in. She's the definition of, like, locked in, focused. And once she sets her mind to something, there's no, like, taking her out of that. Like, she's going to do everything she can. She's going to research it. She's going to practice it. She's going to do this, do that. And a lot of people don't do that, because a lot of people, they start to give up, they quit, they get discouraged. She'll just be like, nah, fuck this, I'm gonna keep going. Like, she's very locked in. Like I said, the definition of locked in and focused.
Like what? Like, what's
just anything? It could be like little things, like you wanted to learn, let's say, how to like do your nails, right? Like you wanted to learn builder gel, right? So she'll literally lock in, focus, research it, how to do it, practice it, and she'll keep doing it and doing it and doing it until she gets it right. And she does that with almost everything. Like when it comes to hair, or when it comes to like editing something, or like literally anything she sets her mind to, it's like locked in and focused, and she's gonna keep doing it until she gets it right. A lot of people don't do that. They quit, they get lazy, they be like, man, screw this, I'm not doing it. She's not like that, so I commend you for that.
Oh, thank you. I never even knew that was something like...
It's okay, you could blush. How are we mentally since trying for a baby? I'm good. I'm trying to keep myself as stress-free as possible. I'm trying to keep her as stress-free as possible. But I feel like that's the key to when you're trying to have a baby, is just like you gotta chill and just let God do his work. So for the most part, I'm pretty like just chill mentally. I know you're all over the place. She's like, oh my God, what do I gotta do to have a child already? And it's like, you just gotta chill. You gotta like just let it happen.
I haven't been the best. I've been trying to be better.
Get discouraged. But
yeah, I'm just struggling a little bit, like mentally. It's just like,
it's normal, especially when you have your condition, you know, endometriosis. Like, you know, she mentioned to me the other day, she was like, every time I get my period, it's discouraging because it's like, oh, a reminder, oh, you're not pregnant. But it's like, you just gotta like go with the flow. Just let it happen. It'll happen eventually. We've only been trying for what, like
2 months.
I was gonna say it's not even 3 months. Like just let it happen. Even they tell us like, just continue to let it happen. Just be patient. It'll come.
I know, there's just a lot. It's easier said than done. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into it.
But you might not be the problem. Maybe it's me. Who knows? It could come down to anything. My testosterone levels could be low, which I highly doubt. She can tell you why, but I highly doubt my testosterone levels are low. But you never know. Like, it's not always the woman that's the problem. It's a lot of times it's the guy.
Yeah, I just need answers, and I need to know that I have a full shot, if that makes sense. So there are videos that we'll be posting on our main channel. I don't know which channel this is gonna go on, but
it's going on our main channel.
Okay, so like there's a lot of steps that I'm going to take in order to get the answers that I need and the mental clarity that I need to know I have a full shot, or there's steps or things that I have to do before getting pregnant. Then I'll do that. But yeah, whatever it takes, I'm gonna figure it out.
We'll get to it. Are we gonna be buying or building a home? That's always up in the air. I feel like we go back and forth. Like, it would be great to like build it and build a house exactly to a T the way you want it, but I have heard like horror stories when it comes to trying to build a home, especially like in today's market. It's getting a little better, but it's still like very hectic. So I feel like for the most part we're leaning towards buying a house, but like probably like a new construction type of home, one that hasn't been like lived in before.
Personally, like, I know what I like in a house, and I just feel like it's unfortunate that what I like is typically not modern. It's like 1970s type of houses. So that's the only thing that's like tough, is like Isaiah does make a good point where he's like, new builds, no one's lived there, like it's better to do that. But I just feel like there's a lot of good things in vintage.
New builds have their pros and cons. Like, new builds, they've never been lived in before, but a lot of these new builds nowadays, they're made cheaply because they want to get them done fast so they could keep selling more and more houses, you know, these communities and stuff like that. The old homes are built to last, but they're old, so they may be fixer-uppers. You might have to fix the roof or change the cabinets, or, you know, fix something crazy like the foundation of the house. So it's like, those are like things that you have to, like, I guess, make a list and figure out which one would you rather deal with.
Yeah, it could become a lot, what's that word I'm looking for, costly. Like, it can just get, it can add up. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, little things, like, you don't know what you need to fix in an old house. So I think our happy medium would be maybe moving into a new build home, and then just adjusting a few things to our liking, like cabinetry and stuff like that. That's
another thing that you guys can expect to see in 2025, God willing, like the home buying process, the journey of that. Yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick before I forgot.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to say.
Last question I have, you know, I had to throw it in because someone actually said, which I thought this was very funny. They said, is your next car going to be a McLaren 720S or a Porsche GT3 RS?
Why those two?
I thought that was really funny that they mentioned those two cars. The only hint I'm gonna give you guys, because I'm all over with my cars, the only hint I'm gonna give you guys is it's either gonna be German or Italian. We're just gonna leave it at that. I thought that was cool. Well, funny that they mentioned those two specific cars.
You already know how I feel. There's only one car that at this point I feel like it's worth to get, and I'd be excited for.
Wait, which one is that? Whisper. Oh, well, that's German. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not coming until we buy a house first. House first, then car. That's my last question.
Okay.
That's it for our Q&A. Again, we haven't done one of those in a while. We'll probably do one, I don't know, maybe in another month or two. But
we went in on this Q&A, like,
yeah, very good questions. Very good life questions. I like the life questions. You guys were really great with this Q&A. But yeah, with all that being said, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Comment down below what you guys are most excited for in 2025. And with all that being said, we'll see you on the next video.